It is Jacob here, our lovely channel. Um, we are going to have a very quick reading today because, well, I really had to get this out to you guys, and we're kind of running a little low on our camera battery, so I'll try to get my roll on our live feed fast for you guys as much as we can to get all we need in information. But anyway, if you are a Aquarius or maybe even a binge watcher of our channel, by all means show on it, because it is time for the reading of Aquarius. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what the cards would like to present to us. Because what I'm getting naturally is that it's all about like somebody who wants to return and someone who is just trying to create chaos. So the person who wants to return is the person that found out that they did something completely wrong and demolished a sincere relationship, while another person who is trying to do the most to destroy the relationship is trying to get one up on either if it's you or if it is your person. And with that being said, somebody, either if it is your person or this third party, will be chosen. Either if they're a copycat when it comes to the third party, or if they are trying to knock all the things that you've created or your person has created down. It really depends on what really happens in this situation when it occurs. But anyway, if you are an Aquarius or a binge watcher of our channel, please feel free to jump on in, because it has been obviously a bit of a while since we've had our live go on. So let's see. We're just gonna do maybe a couple cards each section, so then we're not wasting our time. All right. So first card that popped out is the Seven of Swords. This is something that has already occurred, or maybe had just occurred and is about to move into the past energy. So that could be what's going on currently in this situation in the past tense. Anything that needs to be confirmed or affirmed, or maybe even just be seen in some way. Either if it's you, your person, or maybe even the third party. The Seven of Swords is showing that somebody has been disloyal in a situation. Somebody has been tiptoeing away with some kind of valuable information, or maybe tiptoeing away with some kind of special item of some sort. So expect somebody to have already been stealing something, depending on who it may be in this situation. I feel like in specifics, what I'm getting with specifics is that I feel like you Aquariuses are Um, Basically, just watching this situation play out while somebody could be stealing something from your person, or if not, maybe even maybe your person could be uh, really finally realizing what's been going on, and maybe is trying to have some kind of evidence of what happened. So that's what this Seven of Swords is portraying about this situation in this um, section of the situation. But anyway, while that is occurring, you also have this, the Three of Pentacles, which can be kind of sketchy because not only is there two people trying to commit to each other, but there is also a third person who is adjusting the names that get put into the commitment astray from each other. So it could be that somebody is trying to put in a different name, either if it's an etching into something, a way of scribing into paper, or maybe even just like writing the names in for wedding them. So if this very specific card information is used specifically, best be on the lookout, because somebody is trying to mess up a true and honest relationship. But anyway, if it's not you, but the Three of Pentacles does have some resonance in your energy in the situation, somebody could be trying to throw somebody off of a relationship right behind their back, where it's like tailing in with this Seven of Swords. So it could be like while your person is trying to gather the evidence, so then they can help confirm something with you, or help confirm something that they had a question about for all these years. Maybe somebody is trying, on the other hand, besides your person, trying to throw them offline of being with you, throw them offline of trying to understand something. So it could be a back-to-back fight with each other. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what comes up after that. And if you are here currently with me in the live, if you want to, you can drop a comment down below. Maybe say your highs, hellos, welcomes, things like that. Anyway, I'm going to keep it down to 3 cards per section. So this should be the last card of this line of energy for this situation. That's the Page of Wands. Somebody could be pretty much looking over to you, either physically, or if it's spiritually, or if you are the virtual type of person, maybe they could be looking at you online. So that is what the Page of Wands is referring to, is that it's like somebody who cares about you, or maybe cares about like the person in subject of this situation, that could be starting to strike up feelings for you. Could be starting to strike up some kind of emotions about you. Where maybe like back then they were quiet, where they were unsure of how to resemble this feeling about you. But now I feel like they have finally brought it to where now you can, see their feelings now. Um, and I feel like it's somebody that either is like, um, either deciding like, okay, let's just be blatant about it. Let's just like go over to the Aquarius and show my emotions to them. Or if not, it could be somebody that is kind of like wants to show their emotion, but is very curious of how they're going to show their emotion. So it's like they want to make it present, but however, it's kind of like they're unsure if how you would feel about it. So this is somebody who has curiosity, somebody who is wondering how you feel. Uh, Either if it's somebody who's curious about how you feel all throughout this time, or if it is somebody who maybe is very, very new to you and is just somehow curious of how you feel about them. Anyway, that is exactly what had happened in the past, what needs to be confirmed, or for some of you, maybe even what needs to be affirmed. Or if not, maybe even just like clarified. Anyway, for all of you Aquariuses who want to hear about the here and now, now's your chance to hear it. So, which we do have a very instant card that just shot out. I'll talk about it in 1 second. All right. And is there a third card? So we will get to our third card in a second. Our first card for the here and now energy is the Two of Cups. This could be in reference that somebody is thinking about you over this time. Where maybe while they're gathering the courage to show their emotions to you, they are starting to have some kind of not just, the here and now emotions about you, but also like deep feelings about you, like something that they had no clue was within them until this very point in time. If not, maybe something that is just about to happen for you, Aquariuses. Something that is just about to occur. Possibly something that you have been feeling or hearing for a very long time. But however, I feel like it's something that will confirm what you have been for multiple years now, been feeling. And maybe they just weren't exactly sure of how to explain it, how to bring it from the mental side of life to the physical side, where they're stating it up front. So they're trying to understand how to put it together. I feel like they are they were kind of just like looking at like a puzzle that has not quite yet been pieced together. So I feel like they may have maybe judged a little too early at one point, So that could be a possibility of what's going on. Anyway, before we continue, we do have a wonderful person here that has commented, which is King Daddy here today. King Daddy said, "Smile, cutie. Please." And then, yeah. I feel like a lot of this is very sincere and serious to a lot of you guys, but others, I feel like it is lighthearted. So I do understand the smile. We also do have, let's see, Ian Games. How you doing today? We got Cassidy here. Thank you for being here. We got Soapy, I think. Soupy. Soapy Boy. Thank you for being here. Also, we have. I want to make sure I say that name right. Fako. How you doing today? We do have someone named Job Application. Thank you for being here. I mean, there will be some people who may have some kind of gay tendency here, so it's okay if you have that gay tendency. But for some of you guys that are questionable about yourselves, who are curious of either being gay or straight, just don't let anything drag you down into being something that you aren't. We do have who else here? Who else? Anybody else that showed up? Not quite yet. All right. Also, I do love the other comments you guys are sending, so thank you very much for sending those in. Also, the following card after the Two of Cups that came up is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So that means that you will no longer wait for this situation to occur. I feel like it's kind of like it has to happen now or it happens never. So, yeah, I feel like that's what's going on about this Nine of Cups in reverse, where it's just like, after it being, the Two of Cups, it's kind of just like, yeah, you love your person, but it's like it needs to occur now or your feelings will fade. That's what's going on. Where it's just like either this person needs to interact with you, show that they care about you, or you just move on to another person. So that's what this Nine of Cups in the reverse is showing. But, however, it does have a lot of positive connotation to it. So if you guys are really waiting for this person to show up, if they haven't physically appeared in front of you yet, just know that they are on your way and they are planning to show you how they feel. So it could be somebody that could either, maybe they show up to your house and they push you to the bed and things like that. Or if not, if this person is coming over to explain some things about themselves that may have been, damaged over the years while being with you. They could be coming in saying that they're extremely sorry for what happened and they won't do it ever again. And they're planning on returning to show that they really care about you. That they're coming in to say that I'm sorry for all that I have done. That's what this person is coming in to say. Also, I am also getting that this person is hoping to maybe go as far as starting a family with you, because I feel like the person that they once tried to go towards effed up with them, and now they are kind of in like mixed feelings generally, but I feel like it's more pointed towards you, where it's like I feel like they're feeling like they're sorry about what they did and they want to return in terms of really engaging in relationship with you. So anyway, next off we do have the Ten of Swords. It does generally come up with the definition of complete loss or complete let go. That's what the Ten of Swords is about. I feel like the Ten of Swords is kind of just like, once you hear about what they bring to you, it's kind of like all the tension, all of the stress, all of the burden is let go, and now you can live freely now. Where it's kind of just like, yeah, the past can be a lesson, but also they're coming in to say that what they did in the past was too wrong. That they should have never done that to you. That's what is coming through. Anyway, anyone who wants to hear about the future side of the situation, we're going to get something for that. The future is, starting off, is the Seven of Wands. Somebody could be wanting to love you, care for you, and maybe even protect you from something. Because I feel like they have some kind of foresight that came in, where it was just like somebody could be trying to amp up their energy to attack you, and that's what your person is trying to prevent. Is that while they were heading towards you in the here and now energy, this third party could also have heard something about it and is now also on the way towards you to create more chaos and confusion. But however, I feel like your person is going to beat them to the punch. I feel like your person is going to beat this third party to the punch. That is what this energy is going to be. Is that your person is going to beat them to the punch, protect you, and possibly even, ask you something very, very personal, very specific. Something that you've been waiting for a long time about. Anyway, yeah. Anything else to go alongside that seven of wands for the Aquarius for the future energy? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we are going to surprisingly have an extra. So we are going to have, instead of you or your person walk away in upsetness or maybe even shamed, this third party is going to walk away in upsetness and possibly either even shamed or, if not, maybe even disgust. But I feel like someone may hop out from the bush, someone that was sincerely this third party's person is going to show up and renew their faith in generality of love. So not only expect for you to have a relationship with your person, but for even this third party to finally find their person. For them to finally discover what their person really is. So then they can let go of all the antagonistic attributes that they carry. Anyway, we do have the Queen of Cups. Something that your person will end up feeling in the future. Once they show you their feelings and once they protect you from this antagonistic energy, they will show up and say it all to you. They will either ask for marriage, if not quite yet committed with this person. This person could be wanting to show you their commitment towards you before you show the commitment towards them. Things like that. I feel like you have shown at least some parts of the commitment towards your person, but I feel like this very moment right here, this future energy, I feel like you're going to show them how much you feel at the very deepest. After the fact that they show how much that they feel at the very deepest. Then there is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This here is not in terms of rejection. This is in terms of a position of what could have been if your person chose not to commit to you or chose not to be with you. If they chose not to be with you, that would mean that this reversed Ace of Pentacles would have been upright. And that would have meant that the third party would try their very hardest to steal you over, would try to take you away from your person. So since it is in the reverse, that means that the ring will be between you and your person. and the two of you will have a chance to unite. Anyway, for anybody who wants extracurricular, we do have the Eight of Cups on the bottom. It is sharing that there's some kind of flow of movement in terms of some kind of nomadism, some kind of awakeness, some kind of venture in some sort that will open somebody's spiritual mind, and even as well as open some kind of clarity towards the situation at hand. Excuse me. My breakfast is getting a little rumbly. Anyway, the other side of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, which is showcasing the energy where somebody is very like protective, but also very nobilistic. Somebody who has like a feeling for somebody. That's what that flower is showing. And it doesn't have to be specifically that flower in particular. I feel like it could be like, for the type of people out there who are rose lovers, it could be a rose. For some of you guys that are lily lovers, it could be a lily. It could be a daisy. It could be a, was it penny? Trying to remember what the name of that flower was. Panini. Looks like somebody is going crazy with some paninis. Yeah, looks like somebody's getting a little bit of some pastries in. But anyway, I'm getting some kind of flower. It could be like a blue color, a violet color, a red color. For some of you who really like pink, there are some pink flowers out there. It really depends on what this person could be and their energy and what they bring forward, things like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what the confirmational or clarificational cards want to show up as. So anybody who wants to hear the deeper in detail information about this, please feel free to listen in. Other than that, if anybody wants to hear in on the Oracle, we will be getting that in very soon. So just hang tight on the live and we'll get the Oracle out in a second. So let's go ahead and gather the clarification. Yeah. Somebody is maybe going to deal with a double hook energy, where it could be that there's one person who is the real deal, and then there's the other person who is just half-witting it. Somebody who is just like, kind of like somebody who copies whatever is done coming from the real person in terms of a copycat. So if you come across any copycats, be on the lookout, because these people can serially. Looks like somebody's getting a little bit, serial action up in here. Ooh. So that's why the serial is coming up? Are they a serial killer? Are they going from like, house to house killing these people and then like walking off as if nothing happened? Wow. Yeah, it looks like justice is going to have to land on them some point soon. Because if they don't get justice, that means that they're just going to keep on killing and killing. So, yeah. Anyway, clarificational energy for the past energy. So, we do have the, let's see here, seven of cups energy. That is the first clarificational card showing up. Somebody is trying their very hardest to elude your mind with other potentials, trying to elude who truly is a part of this relationship energy. They're trying to prevent you from moving on towards your very own person, where it's kind of just like there's someone which is your person who is on their way to you to apologize for what they've done, and then there is the other person who is trying to mix match profiles, mix match identities, where they're kind of just like, they could be an identity theft or identity thief. They could be somebody who is just like, they have deep ties with people that they connect with, and then after that they steal their identity after they kill them. Wow. That is just dark. That's absolutely dark. Next clarificational card is the Sun. The Sun card that's showing up, I feel like somebody is either in the sun, where it could resemble you. It could resemble something that your person had to be initiated in, or it could be that the sun could be clearing off this third party, trying to just like shine on this third party and show what this third party's true colors is. So that's what the Sun is about. Either if it's something that you knew already and you're just waiting for other people to realize, or if it is maybe somebody that was brand new that caused problems in your situation, and maybe you just finally had clarification about them. or had some kind of confirmation of something that was being brought to you. Anyway, card to wrap up the past energy, which I think side by side with each other. The first of the two cards that came out together is the Three of Swords, which is the energy of heartbreak, and also the Queen of Swords, the energy of strictness, in terms of a feminine side of strict. So, with this being said, somebody is trying to confuse you, but they're being kind of like shined on to show other people what they truly are, to burn away the mask that they're wearing. It could be somebody that may have heard about another person trying to wear a mask and maybe tried their best to wear a mask themselves, but somehow failed. So it's somebody that learned something the hard way. And what I mean by the hard way, I mean hugely hard way. Something that may be really hard to come back from. This could be with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords together. Somebody could be very much just like upset that, they could run into the realization that you might have walked away, or that you have, decided to pick someone else. Things like that. That's what the Three of Swords is coming up as, and the Queen of Swords is basically kind of like their action towards it, where it's just like, kind of like that statement that you guys always hear about, where it's just like, all right, I'm just gonna go by the gut about this. I'm gonna go by the gut and do what I gotta do to win my person over. That's what this is coming up as, is that somebody is trying to take up that energy of being a Valorant knight. Not a physical knight, but maybe somebody who has that like flow or essence of a knight. Somebody who's just like, I gotta do something at all costs for my person. That's what this person is trying to do. Is that maybe they may have mistaken someone else for their person, but found out that you were actually their person all along. So that's what all this is coming out to be. Is a return to grace. Or, if not return to grace, return to faith. All right, let's go ahead and see what the clarificational cards are for the here and now. Not only is it the Queen of Swords that flopped out, but now for the here and now energy, we got the King of Swords. The more masculine side of strictness. So it could be that when you and your person come together, I feel like the two of you may be strict, but I feel like the two of you will probably go from very strict and very very serious in a way where it's just like um, very stern-eyed to become more sincere and maybe very teary-eyed if it becomes it. You know, kind of just like going from curiosity uh, to like some kind of form of sadness where it's just like um, it's not like upset sadness. It's kind of more like happy tears. Like you guys are tearing out of happiness and joy and just happy that this relationship came to. And I feel like that's what this third party is trying to kick out of you, to have this third party receive. But however, you're saving it for a very specific and special somebody. Somebody that you know for a fact is your person. But maybe your person was just not sure that they were your person. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see what comes up after the King of Swords for clarification. For the here and now for Aquarius. Let's see here. There we go. We have the Ace of Cups. I'll bring it closer to you guys so you can see. So, with the Ace of Cups being the second clarificational card in the here and now energy, is that somebody is starting to grow and shake and shimmer in this emotional stage, where it's like not only is it that their mind and their saying is being brought to you, but it's like their body could start to shake in emotion, where it's just like this could possibly be something that occurs after you and your person make up together. Possibly some feeling that gets shed to each other. But that's mainly what I'm getting about this Ace of Cups, is that it's like shedding or the bringing out of emotion towards each other. The last clarificational card for the here and now energy for you Aquarius is the three. Maybe that could be extra credit for you guys. But anyway, we do have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands card is the one that popped out, but the Three of Wands could be just energetically present in this flow. So if you guys are getting something about this Three of Wands, it could be that this person has been wanting for a long time, wanting to talk to you about what they've been feeling about you. It's kind of like once they got the realization about you and their connection to you, I feel like it just like started bubbling and bubbling and bubbling and just getting harder and louder in their soul, in their body, where it's just like it's starting to awaken them for who they truly are and how they truly feel about you. Anyway, with that being said, with the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands is kind of just like they're I think they started off with going at a slow pace, but now they're starting to speed up, where it's like now they're moving from the Knight of Wands energy to like energetically having this card out, the Knight of Swords, or maybe even the Knight of Cups. So it's like somebody that is just moving forward at a little bit of a faster pace because they feel like um, somebody may end up getting you before them. So it's kind of like they're trying to rush in before a third party takes over. Um, let's go ahead and see what the clarificational energy is for the future energy. The Five of Cups. So, while you and your person communicate and make up with each other and have feelings for each other, um, somebody could be looking at the occurrence and is upset for what happened. So it could be like they start to, cry or maybe unwantedly shriek, where it's like they run off crying, but it's like that's when this person's lover actually shows up, where while you and your lover are together, the third party could be running away not knowing that their person is right behind them. And then by the time that occurs, a very particular somebody about this third party person calls out to them. That's when they go like, "Hey, third party!" While they're running towards them, and they stop for a second to catch their breath. And while they're catching their breath, they say something that the third party has been wanting to hear for a long time from somebody. So I feel like everybody has their inner empress or emperor, but however, I feel like only a very specific someone will become your person, become uh, that person's lover. So that's why the Empress is showing up. Is that you know when we realize the real reality, the truth, the way of how life really is, of what God is presenting to us up in front. And it's not just specifically Aquarius. It's not specifically Sagittarius's or Pisces or Capricorns. It's everybody. Everybody on this earth. All humanity. All nature's life. You know? You know, you can't just be like going from one person to another, to another, to another, to another. There's one specific person for all of us to be connected with. And remember that exact same sample that Jesus had said. We can love and care our neighbors, but there's one special person above that all. But anyway, um, let's go ahead and see what the last clarificational card is to wrap up the tarot side of things. Let's see, clarificational card for the Aquarius is the Queen of Pentacles. Not only do we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse on the Rider-Waite Tarot side of the reading, but we also have the Queen of Pentacles on the Cat Tarot side of things. You could know that a third party walks away upset that they couldn't take you, but however, your person could maybe kneel down to you and just like show you their ring that they want to present to you, or it could be, if not them kneeling down, maybe they could just like stand up and maybe like say what they gotta say to you, like something that has been boiling in them for a long time. And I feel like at that very point in time, they it's like they have their back towards this third party, and it's basically like they show you the ring, and it's like you'd be like this could be an example of how you feel. It'd be like you see it and you're like, yes, finally. Or maybe if it's not that specific of a way, maybe it could be like maybe you're keeping it real with your person, and just like you look off to the side, making sure nobody else is seeing, and it's just like you lean in and say like, yes, I'll definitely be with you, kind of like that, like that kind of a statement. So depending on how you react to your person presenting this, it's going to be special in its very way. But just know that there are others. If your person has some kind of blockage or some kind of thing preventing them from moving forward towards you, it could be that somebody is trying to take their stance, trying to become the one that you are looking for. But however, while that is in their mind, your mind is just like, you know what, I'm not this third party's person. I'm more likely my person's person. So anyway, that is the tarot side of things. Let's go ahead and get into Oracle. See what Oracle has to say about things. Oracle for the Aquarius, shall we? So basically, the main thing that you guys want to keep in understanding about is that your person is wanting to say it all with you, and not just say it all, but have it all with you. But also, at the same time, while that is coming to or occurring, I feel like this third party is trying to do what they can to take over. So it's kind of just like, you could be considered as like the king of the hill, and it's just like you have two people trying to rage. Is somebody named Rage or Raj? somebody could have a particular person named Raj that they're connected to, or maybe somebody in this live, either live feed or aftermath, be named Raj. So let me know if this is connecting some way, shape, or form. But yeah, I feel like Raj for a specific someone could be relevant. Um, but anyway, there could be some kind of race between these two people going up to the top of the hill, trying to claim the flag for their own sake. But I feel like just in the full scheme of what's going on, a lot of these people are kind of pansy because like whatever the Aquarius does in front of people, it's just like it sparks like a feeling inside everybody around you where it's just like they're like, oh my god, I gotta love that Aquarius, and they go running after the Aquarius, and it's just like when you go somewhere, it's like this these group of people go somewhere completely different compared to where you went, and it's just like they go like, Aquarius, Aquarius, are you here? Aquarius, hello. And it reminds me of those recordings that people would do where it's just like, it could be women that are out here or men that are out here where it's just like, when it comes to the women that aren't necessarily women, they go running all about. They go like, hey, where is all the good men around here? And the thing is that all the good men have disappeared. They're no longer to be seen. They're in a place where you will check the least. But when it comes to men on that spectrum, the men, they go like, hey, yo, where the bitches at? Where them bitches at? It's like the same scenario for each side. So if you're a female seeing those men, don't connect with them. If you're a man seeing those women that are, not acting like a woman, don't act with them. Anyway, first card that shot out is the Badger. Badger, 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 badger. Sometimes I love, being goofy, singing songs with you guys, stuff like that. I feel like it's somebody that could be just like, ooh, wow, okay. It's somebody that's digging a hole to put themselves in there. But unknowingly, though. Unknowingly digging a hole for themselves. Here's the thing. The hole that they're trying to dig is a hole that is like what they state as your hole. But however, the hole that they dig is actually their hole. The hole that they're digging is actually their grave. It's not the other way around. It's not it's not them digging a hole for your grave. It's a hole that they're digging for their grave. So that's what I am getting somewhere along the line of the Badger energy. Um, but anyway, the statement that I want you to realize coming from this Badger card is that it states, bring your life into balance. I'm going to make this real quick because I want to make sure that we're not running out of battery or anything like that. Just, double check here real quick. Okay, cool. We got enough battery. All right. So with the Badger card, I want to let you guys know something very particular that I've been getting spiritually about, is that somebody could be in this energy of trying to figure out how to, allow darkness in some areas and then allow the brightness in other areas. Where it's just like equaling out the negativity and the positivity, creating that neutral. So I feel like you guys are not the ones who are to kind of interact in that stage negatively, but I feel like you are interacting in that stage in a way where it's just like, not only are you teaching that, but you are also presenting it, doing the action of that. Where it's kind of just like, yeah, you can show your natural light abilities, but also there are times where you have to kind of be the heavy brute on some things, where you might have to pound a couple skulls. Not in ways of death, but kind of like pound some skulls in ways of like trying to wake people up. So anyway, that's what I'm getting about the Badger card. Anything else that would like to show up oracally for the Aquarius? Let's see here. Any oracle card to continue that flow for the Aquarius, or maybe even help explain maybe a different angle of the situation. Okay. So while you are standing in this Badger energy, your person is standing in this Parrot energy. So about this Parrot energy, I'm getting maybe for a select few of you Aquariuses, this could be somebody who lives very specifically in the Amazon or in some kind of very, very, very dense jungle. But with the Parrot energy, what I'm getting is that it's all about listening intently to understand. So it's kind of just like, possibly you and your person sharing beams of energy with each other. Same thing with this one, where it's like, both cards have that shining energy pulsating from this area. Where it's just like, Yeah, you can be very intelligent, but you feel a lot. You don't feel very little. You feel a lot. That's what makes you, Aquarius, so special, just as the same way as it is with your person. But I feel like maybe your person had to take some time to realize about how much you feel, to to bring their level of feeling to connect to yours, to realize who you truly are. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what else would like to show up for the Aquarius, for the Oracle energy. Is there anything else from the other angles that would like to be specified in this situation for the Aquarius? And if you want to, you can feel free to comment down below if you haven't already. Maybe say your highs if you just joined. Things like that. Anyway, looks like we do have 3 last cards for the Oracle that just shot out. We got the Hyena, which could be in resemblance to the third party. While you and your person are connecting, at least spiritually, where it's like you guys are seeing each other in the spirit, I feel like you guys are also moving towards each other, while this third party could be trying their very hardest to be a comedian, somebody who is going like, oh yeah, if the Aquarius and Aquarius's person is gonna be that cool, how about I become the comedian? And guess what that does to that third party? And I'm sure you guys know exactly what happens. If they laugh at somebody, best know that they are going to be laughed at. So I feel like it could be somebody who really just wants to be laughed at. I feel like that's what is going on, is like somebody who's just like, really wanting to be laughed at, compared to possibly your person who is saving those laughter moments with you, Aquarius. Then there is the donkey. The donkey energy, due to what the card brings out, it says, keep your heart open no matter what the cost. That's what the donkey is about. The donkey presents, always be happy, even if something is such a struggle in your life. Be happy. So, for a very particular somebody, I feel like there's a song coming up. Somebody who is I think it was like a Will Ferrell fan, and somebody who listens to the specific song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. For some of you who haven't heard it yet, or anybody who wants to to hear me sing it, the lyrics goes like this: "Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry, ooh, be happy. Ooh, don't worry, be happy now." So if you guys are hearing that song, or having that tune play, or maybe just feeling that energy coming from that song, it could be resonant with your situation. So it could be that somebody is gonna start crying, and the thing is that continue to be happy, even if there are people around you, or if not, if it's you that's crying, be happy. But anyway, uh, there is also the more physical side of the meaning of the donkey. Um, Donkeys tend to laugh whenever there's some kind of catastrophe at hand, or comedy at hand. So it could be that somebody could have fallen. It could be somebody that could have done something, where it's kind of like as they fall, either if it's that person that fell that laughs, or if it's somebody on the outside of the two of you and this third party that laughs. Or if it isn't, maybe it could be just a friend somewhere off the sideline that laughs. But anyway, last but not least, the rabbit. Um, so some of you guys could have this vision play in your mind, or maybe you guys may have seen the movie before where this scene came from. But what I'm getting is the statement in one of the movies that goes like this: "You are late for tea." And like the rabbit throws the teacup at the lady, and just like starts giggling with the crew. Um, Somebody could be a Mad Hatter. Or maybe if it's not somebody around you, maybe somewhere where you're at, maybe a lot of people around you, including you, wear the Mad Hatter's hat. So it could be of resonance where maybe you guys could be in some kind of historical town of some sort, or maybe in some kind of place where it's just like it brings your inner nature out, where it's just like you guys wear something that, like, maybe if you're a man, maybe it brings your inner dapper out, or if you are a woman, maybe you could have some kind of connection to some kind of magic, or maybe like actually go to a live circus, compared to like just the metaphorical meaning of a circus. Um, so that could be what's going on, is like you guys could be just like you know very interesting looking, and it's just like it shows that glare in other people's eyes, and very, very specifically your person. So it's kind of like everyone else has that glimmer, but it's like your person has like 1,000 glimmers, where it's just like all these other people have between 1 glimmer and 10 glimmers, your person has 1,000 glimmers. Where it's just like, their glimmer about you is like well way beyond other people. So anyway, that is pretty much all that is coming out. And maybe a little quick wrap up with the rabbit card. You guys could be noticing somebody that you know of, that like this person could be your person, that you see, but it's kind of like, your person could have like energy coming towards you where maybe their inner animal is showing up, where it's like, not only is it their physical human form, but it's also like their animal spirit, like their animal spirit shows up, where it's kind of like if they don't have enough energy to show their human form, it's like their animal spirit shows up to kind of explain to you the things that they want to tell you, to kind of like keep their communication with you sincere. So that's what this is showing up as. Also, the card does say recognize your significance. So your person could be recognizing their significance with you, where it's like you, Aquarius, already know your significance with your person. I feel like now is your person's time to recognize their significance with you. So that's what this rabbit card is showing up as. But anyway, for extracurricular, anybody who hasn't had their card come up yet, but maybe this card on the bottom of the deck is helpful. The bottom of the card, bottom of the card deck card is the Gray Squirrel. So if you guys are connecting in that way, you can. Gray Squirrel is all about like kind of like serenity, but at like a quick way, because usually gray squirrels are usually quick when it comes to small animals. So gray squirrels, they typically do hop a lot fast. They're not as fast as rabbits, but they are at least at the similar range of speed as them. So they're basically all about like, coming in, like speeding up towards you, or speeding up towards the one thing that calls out to them after the fact that they, had a moment of being, messing up on something. But anyway, I will see you all in our next live. Thank you very much for being here. If you want to drop any last moment comments, you can. If you have really liked this entire, live platform, feel free to hit that like button. Go to the subscribe button and hit the top notification bell so that you can be able to see what comes next in our channel. And also, as well as go to the share section and share to anybody that you feel like is connected to this very channel. And also, if you want, I will also get to comments on the after section of the live. So if you don't get it in now, feel free to get it in on the aftermath. Anyway, as always, love and light. Take care and peace.